Alright, let's get into it. Today we're covering the top 7 key facts about cardiomegaly. Welcome to Cliff Notes' 7 to Know. I'm Cliff. Here's the deal. You'll learn 7 crisp facts about cardiomegaly, in simpler terms, an enlarged heart. Let's learn the lessons of an enlarged heart. Fact number 1. Cardiomegaly means the heart is enlarged, and it often results from hypertension, coronary artery disease, and valve disease. Think about it this way. The heart is a pump. When it's fighting high pressure, clogged fuel lines, or leaky valves, it remodels and gets bigger to cope. Here's the key point. Cardiomegaly isn't a standalone diagnosis. It's a red flag that something upstream is pushing the heart too hard. Test yourself. What conditions often lead to cardiomegaly? Correct answer: hypertension, coronary artery disease, and valve disease. Memory aid: heart's bigger in hypertension's danger. Alright, next up, fact number 2. Now, moving from causes to consequences, cardiomegaly can be totally silent, but it may progress to congestive heart failure and is linked with a higher risk of sudden cardiac death. Now listen, silence doesn't mean safety. That's why early detection and risk control matter. Test yourself. What risk is increased by cardiomegaly? Correct answer: sudden cardiac death. Memory aid: silent sighs, sudden surprise. On to fact number 3. Dilated cardiomyopathy is the most common structural pattern of cardiomegaly. Hypertrophic forms are often inherited. Let's clarify. Dilated means the ventricles stretch and thin. Hypertrophic means the muscle wall thickens. Different structures, different risks, different management. Test yourself. What is the most common structural pattern of cardiomegaly? Correct answer: dilated cardiomyopathy. Memory aid: dilated dominates, hypertrophic inherited. Now, let's shift gears to fact number 4. Hypertension-driven left ventricular hypertrophy and CAD-related remodeling are key pathways to enlargement. In simpler terms, pressure overload thickens the left ventricle, and plaque plus prior damage from coronary disease forces the rest of the heart to compensate and remodel. Test yourself. What are key pathways to heart enlargement? DARS, correct answer: hypertension-driven left ventricular hypertrophy and CAD-related remodeling. Memory aid: pressure and plaque pave the way. From disease pathways to special cases, let's move right along to fact number 5. Athletic heart syndrome causes benign, often reversible enlargement, but athletes still need screening to exclude dangerous conditions. From a practical angle, lots of training can make the heart bigger in a healthy way, but we check to make sure it's not an inherited cardiomyopathy hiding in plain sight. Test yourself. What syndrome causes benign heart enlargement in athletes? Correct answer: athletic heart syndrome. Memory aid: athletes adapt but check for traps. Okay, moving forward with fact number 6. Now, from benign enlargement to symptomatic cases. When symptoms show up, they mirror heart failure. Shortness of breath, edema or swelling, fatigue, palpitations, chest pain, and a cough when lying down, orthopnea, are common. Here's where it gets interesting. Those symptoms reflect fluid backing up and the pump not keeping up. Test yourself. What symptoms might indicate cardiomegaly? Or, correct answer: shortness of breath, edema, fatigue, palpitations, chest pain, and orthopnea-related cough. Memory aid: breathless beats and swollen feet. And the 7th and final fact, fact number 7. Diagnosis relies on imaging and tests. A chest X-ray showing a cardiothoracic ratio over 50% suggests pathology. Echocardiogram sizes the chambers and checks function. ECG, stress testing, CT or MRI, labs and sometimes catheterization or biopsy are all part of the toolbox. Think about it this way: X-ray raises the flag. Echo and advanced imaging tell you which rooms in the heart are bigger and why. Test yourself. What chest X-ray ratio suggests pathology in cardiomegaly? Correct answer: a cardiothoracic ratio greater than 50%. Memory aid: 50% flags the heart's lament. Quick recap time. Let's break this down. 7 questions, 7 answers. Fact number 1. What conditions often lead to cardiomegaly? Bull. Correct answer: hypertension, coronary artery disease, and valve disease. Fact number 2. What risk is increased by cardiomegaly? Correct answer: sudden cardiac death. Fact number 3. What is the most common structural pattern of cardiomegaly? Correct answer: dilated cardiomyopathy. Fact number 4. What are key pathways to heart enlargement? Correct answer: hypertension-driven left ventricular hypertrophy and CAD-related remodeling. Fact number 5. What syndrome causes benign heart enlargement in athletes? Correct answer: athletic heart syndrome. Fact number 6. What symptoms might indicate cardiomegaly? Correct answer: shortness of breath, edema, fatigue, palpitations, chest pain, and orthopnea-related cough. Fact number 7. What chest X-ray ratio suggests pathology in cardiomegaly? Correct answer: a cardiothoracic ratio greater than 50%. That's it for today. You've got the top 7 facts down. Stay focused, trust your prep, and knock it out of the park. Keep this fresh in your mind.